In this video, I will tell you how I make this comic book with AI less than 5 minutes. Comic books are a wonderful way to entertain many people and you can make money by selling them. But make a comic book in normal way is really hard. From developing the storyline to designing characters and drawing panels, it takes too much time. And now in this video, I'll introduce this AI tool that can create comic books with just a simple clicks. Let's explore it now. Click here. I put the link in the description. On this page you have two options. This is for when you want to use the characters in this AI. And the right side is for creating the character you want. If you want to use the characters in this section, these are the available characters. You can click on each one and select it. But I want to make my favorite character and tell you how. So I click on this option now. In the next stage, we have two different parts. Story mode is for when you want to create a comic book with your own story. And the right side is for when you have no story and want to use the creativity of this AI. I want to make a comic book using the story I get from ChatGPT, so I choose this. Now in this part we have to paste our story, so I go to ChatGPT, a powerful AI tool to generate a story. Here in ChatGPT, I write my request like this. Write a comic strip about 3 friends' adventure. ChatGPT can be incredibly helpful for creating comic book strips or storybooks. It can generate dialogue for characters, suggest plot twists, develop intricate narratives, and even help brainstorm ideas for engaging storylines. You can ask anything you want. And this is amazing. And now the story I need has been generated. Read it, and if it is okay, copy it from here and paste it here. Easy. Now you have to write the title here, and then write your name as a storyteller here. Click on Next to continue. On this page, AI automatically identifies the characters of your story and designs an avatar for each of them according to the text of the story. As you can see, I had 3 characters in the story, and 3 avatars are designed for me here. But you can easily change them and add the details you like. For example, I want to change one of these avatar. For this I need to change the prompt written here. I check the prompts of other avatars to write something a little different from them for the 3rd character. And after few seconds it will be ready. I like it now. It looks different. If you don't like it, you can generate it again and again. Also it has a pro mode too. You can change your avatar by complete these boxes. These boxes are the information needed for a strong prompt that you should write. If you have a problem with writing a prompt for your desired avatar, you can simply use this feature. After you have checked all the avatars, if needed, you can even add a new character to your story. I click on this option and want to add a new avatar with these features to the story. Of course, I don't need it in this story, and I'm making this new avatar just to see how it's done. And as you can see, this AI can create different amazing avatars for our comic books. I really like this AI. I use Pro mode for this one now. I think it is easier than writing a prompt. And yes, it is amazing. She is exactly what I asked for to generate. And now after you complete your avatars, click on Next. This is the main part of the comic book. It means generating the images of each panel. As you can see, the characters are all listed at the top of each panel, which you can choose according to the prompt of that panel. And there is a prompt for each panel that is automatically written based on your story. Some panels may need to be changed according to your taste. You can also use the Pro mode section, which makes writing prompts easier. Okay, first read the prompt, then choose your character you need. And finally, click the Generate option so that your image is designed in that panel. The general process of this part is the same. And just like that, the image you need is generated. Now you can do this again as much as you want to finally design your favorite image. This AI tool is really unique. I think this one is more better. Now you have to make all the panel in your story in the same way. Pay attention that you may have 2 dialogues from 2 different characters in some panels. For example, as you can see in panel 2, 2 characters are talking. So we need 2 images for panel 2. I create the first image using Pro mode instead of writing a prompt. And after creating the first image, now I need to add a panel for the second image. Click on this button to add a new panel. You can add as many panels as you want or delete any of them you want. And the new panel, as you can see, has been created. And there is no prompt on it. So complete it with your prompt and choose your character and go ahead. And in order not to take your time, I designed all the panels. Some prompts need to be edited. In general, how much time you want to spend on making your comic book depends on the number of panels in your story. The shorter it is, the less time you need. And the good point of this AI tool is that every photo you generate is saved in this section. That is, if you like, you can choose the previous photos. And this feature makes you not afraid to make changes and choose what you like in the end. And these are all my images generated for my first comic book panel. Make sure all you choose are perfect and then click on Next. Now in this part you will create your own comic book page. First, you can change the color of the screen to your favorite color. As you can see, there are different colors in this section. Also, the page size can be adjusted here, which I change it now. In the first part, you have the panels that you have already designed in order. In the second part, you have templates for designing your comic book page. You can use any of them if you want, or even don't use them. In the third part, you have the text for each panel. And in the last part, you have different talking bubbles that you can choose. Now let's design it. I will tell you fast without wasting time. First, choose your template. Then choose your image and drag it into the desired image part. Just drag and drop, so easily. Since each template has a special design, you can create a completely professional comic book. After you insert the photos in one template, you can choose the next template and insert the photos in the same way. Because I had a lot of panels, I had to increase the screen size. You can put the templates together and make them like the pages of a book. After finishing placing the photos, it is time to place the text. For this, I first place the baubles and then put the text of each one inside that bauble. It is like a game, so easy and fun. You can change the size of the bubbles, even change their arrow position. Then for adding the text you have just click on each text. Then you can change the font and size and its color. To not waste your time, I show you the complete one. And this is the comic book I made just in few minutes. I made this by the story I got from ChatGPT. Now I want to try this artificial intelligence one more time from the creativity mode. Here we have an option that we can click on to use the artificial intelligence assistant to create the character of our story. Click on it and answer the questions he asks you according to your taste. As I am doing this, just choose one of the options. And finally, it will give you a prompt to create the avatar you need. You can do this for any character you want to add to your story. Choose your character name, paste the prompt you copied here and generate your avatar. As you can see, I generated this photo several times like last time and selected the photo I want. And I enter the next stage. In this step, as in the previous step, you can get help from the assistant of this artificial intelligence to write the front of the story and generate the images. As you can see, this artificial intelligence assistant asks questions and you have to choose. And finally, it will give you a nice prompt. If you don't like it, you can regenerate it and make different scenes of your comic book images. You can add different characters in this section if you want, even by your own taste or get help from assistant, and continue the rest of the work in the same way. And in this way you can make this amazing comic book easily with AI tool just in few minutes. You can share your comic books on different platforms like YouTube and Instagram and make money. And in general, with the help of AI tools, you don't need to use powerful systems or to have editing, design and creativity knowledge. You just have to learn how to use this tool that I will tell you in this channel. Link is in description. If you like to know more about AI tools, please like and subscribe.